Good evening, sir.
Hi everyone, can you guys hear me? You guys can't speak here, but you can. You can't unmute your mics, but you can type in the chat box. Okay, if you can hear me, say yes in the chat box so that I can understand you guys can hear yours. Okay, so yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome to the work webinar. Hi, are you guys excited? I think we got full. Okay, 93 people. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so my audio and video quality both are clear to everyone. Just confirm me this thing. You guys can hear me properly. Okay, okay. Just a little bit confirmation. Can you guys tell me ki you are new here? You have heard me before or not? Any one of you have attended my any of the old sessions or something, or you are completely new? Okay, okay. So a lot of people are new and a lot of people are old. That's really amazing. Hi everyone, welcome to the my class. Okay, so my name is Paris here. So as you know, okay, my name is Paris. Okay, so basically I'm not just a illustrator. I'm also a fashion designer. I completed my fashion design from past 4 years back. After that, I was working as an assistant designer. I was working as a freelance also. Even I have done a lot of styling job, merchandising job. So like a couple of jobs I have done before. And apart from the jobs, I have my own label as well. Okay. And I work with the different colleges and even I teach how to do illustration, how to do freelance work. Okay. So this is what I do. And let me share my screen so that you guys can see a little bit of presentation, what we are going to talk on the topics today. Let me come up here. Mhm. Okay, let me take the screen here. Okay, so pen. Okay. So you guys can see anything you want to say in this comment box here. Okay. So you guys can read out here what we are going to talk about. I've taken these 6 topics to talk on today. First topic is what is fashion illustration. Second is benefit of digital illustration. Use of this illustration, why we create this, what is freelance work, and how we can earn from a illustration. Okay. Sorry, who are our clients. So we will be talk on all these topics. Okay, I will be talking in English only. Okay, so because I don't know कि you guys understand English or Hindi, तो मैं I will use both. ठीक है, मैं दोनों use करूँगा. English बोल दो तो ठीक है. So let's get started. Okay, I can assure you that this 1 hour, what I will be taking you like 1 hour or 40 minutes, it will be very interesting. Be here, be here. Okay, because if you left once, so I don't know, you will be able to join next or not, because a lot of people are in waiting list. I can see from here. Okay, so 100 are complete. If you left it, so maybe you will be not able to join again because few people are in waiting list as well. Okay, so hi everyone, let's get started. Okay, so what is illustration? What is illustration? What is fashion design? So there is a little bit myth in both of the things. Like what is illustration? What is design? See, fashion is something which is a trendy. Like it can be anything. It can be clothing. It can be jewelry. It can be anything which is in a trend. That can be fashion. But illustration is not just a fashion. Illustration is what is in your mind. What are your thoughts? If you want to tell that thoughts to someone, like in my mind, there is a thought that I have a, but I have a ruffles in my mind. I have a like different flowy fabrics and 3D kind of embroidery. So I have a lot of things in my mind. So now I want to tell to one person what is in my mind. So I can't explain my thought process. I can't explain what is in my mind. So I will make that thing. I will illustrate that. It can be any form. It can be like hand drawing, it can be digital, it can be rough drawing. So it can be anything like that thoughts into a pen or a paper. That is known as illustration. It can be in any form. Okay, so it can be in any form. So there are basically two forms are there which we normally know. One is hand illustration and another one is a digital one. So hand we basically create with the pen, paper, sheets, colors, and different mediums. And digital we do with the different forms, like with the laptop and with the iPad, and some people do with the Android phones as well. So these are the few variations of this illustration part of thing. Okay. So basically another thing come up here. Only illustrations are there for a digital portfolio. When we talk about digital portfolio, so only illustration will be there in that? No, there are a lot of couple of things to be included in a digital portfolio. So what is digital portfolio? Okay, like if you like nowadays, if you visit any searching website or any job portals, so everywhere it is mentioned that you need to send your portfolio that should be digital. So maybe you have seen these kind of things. So what is that actually? What is digital portfolio? So like thing is, key. Let's take example. You are going to a wedding farm. Okay, you are going to a wedding farm, like that person hosts some weddings. So if you are going there or if you are visiting any park or something, so everywhere there will be a small form kind of thing they give you. They give you a catalog kind of thing. In that catalog they mention everything, like what are their plans, what is their budget, what they offer in that. So different kind of things. Maybe if you visit any flat, so that then that person also give you some template. So that is a portfolio. If you see that template, you can understand what is there in this property, what are the pricing, what are the different offers they give, what are the old facilities they having. So that's what you can relate to your portfolios. Okay, so that means you have to make a portfolio like that. You have to include all your work, like what you design, what you illustrate, what you know about the boards, what you have done, any experience, any working, anything what you have done, that thing all together will be included in the portfolio. A little bit brief about the portfolio, what should be in the portfolio, what should be in a genuine portfolio, like if you want to work in an industry, so that kind of portfolio I'm talking about. So one thing, there should be minimum 2 to 3 collections should be there. Collection can be in any form, like you can make a collection using illustrations, you can make a collections using actual garments, you can make a collection using your any textile project. So different kind of things you can make it a one collection. So at least 2 to 3 collections should be there. One or two your any freelance project, any internship project. So these kind of things togetherly make a portfolio. Okay, not just a one collection is a portfolio. Portfolio contains of different medium and different things. If I talk about a normal portfolio here, let me go back. If a little bit show about my portfolio once. If I basic talk about just a basic portfolio thing, so that kind of portfolio look like your digital portfolio. Okay, it is made in a Behance, so you can make it in any form, like any app you can make it. So this is in Behance. So I have a number of portfolios here. So there is mentioning like different collections are there. See, one collection is my portfolio collection which I made in my college. So this is one collection here. Okay, so one collection is there which I made using an illustration of a spring summer project. So these kind of projects are there. So different kind of projects you can make it. Like one is a menswear collection. So this collection is basically consisted of actual garments. Like I made illustrations, I made a flats, I made an actual garment picture, a little bit description. So different kind of things can be made in one portfolio. So this is how a collection is designed. So one collection, two collection, three collection. Okay, next we talk about my experience of working somewhere. So I have mentioned even my experience as well. Here I work here, what I do there, what is about the brand, and second, like these kind of things we add in a portfolio. So this is a basic portfolio kind of thing. So that's what a portfolio look like. So we will talk about portfolio later on very properly in some other thing. So this was a basic example of a portfolio, that what I was talking about the portfolio. Na? So this is a portfolio. Let me share again. If you have any query, na, you can just write in this chat box. So that will be a great for me to know. Okay, okay. Okay, let me get. Okay, so this was our thing here. Let's move forward from here. Okay, so this was what is a fashion illustration. Okay, so this is the next way that what is the benefit of doing digital illustration. Now you guys tell me in one word, what is the benefit of doing digital illustration? Like there are hand illustration and digital. So what do you think, what are the benefits of digital illustration according to your opinion? Changes, okay. So there are an endless number of benefits in the digital illustration. First thing is that you don't require much tools and much things. Like you just need a basic laptop or an ipad so you can work in. So like what presentation you are viewing, I just created in a 5 to 10 minutes. So these are the basic thing here. Okay, so now this is a one way. So it look very professional and it is very easy to do. Second thing is that they are very easy to create the things. Like if you want to create one illustration, so like you can take one croquis and we can create a different garments on just one croquis. So it will be easy and a quickly process. Second thing is that it is very professional. You can use this illustration for your number of projects. You can use for your vlogs. You can use for your illustration portfolios and different ways are there. And there is a one more thing is there that you are in India. Let's take example, you are in Delhi. You want to work somewhere else. So you don't need to go anywhere to show your work. Just you can simply send your work to them using any mail or something. So you don't need to travel anywhere to show your portfolio. And second thing is that it have an endless number of changes. You can do a lot of changes here. You can change the colors, you can change the prints, you can change the silhouettes, so different things and 3D effect, texture. So different kind of textures you can create very quickly. So that are the main objective of the digital illustration. And second thing is that this is also very trendy and a lot of designers are preferring currently digital illustration. And it can make your portfolio to the next level. If you want to make your portfolio to the really next level, now, so digital illustration can improve the quality of work very properly. And even when we talk about the presentations of the work now, that is also really nice here. Okay, so these are the main benefits which we talk upon our digital illustration. And what else do you think digital illustration can help you according to you? Okay, we can, yeah, we can reuse it. So definitely, if you are creating one design, it's not like this, you can take it like this. If in future you want to change your design, so you can change, you can rectify, you can do a different things there with just one or two sketches. Okay, we can satisfy our customer. Yeah, because you have a freedom to do the changes in future. That is really nice. Okay, now we talk about what is the use of illustration. Why we create this illustration, what is actually a use of this illustration, what I'm doing currently, what I'm doing now, what is the use of that doing? If you're creating illustrations, so what is the use of them? So there are several uses are there. So I will take it, I will talk about two ways. Like, okay, let me talk about this thing in a three ways. One thing is a freelance, like freelance work, we'll talk later on. First thing, let's talk about from a designer point of view, like what is the benefit of the illustration. See, if you are in a mind that you want to create a collection of a boho look, let's take example, you want to create a collection of a boho look. You have in your mind that what kind of fabric you want to use. You have in your mind that what kind of prints and something you want to use it. So it's very easy to create a illustration before and see the final look before creating the actual garment. Like if we take example of like I want to create 5 garments. Okay, So if I take an average cost of one garment is 2,500. So if I'm creating 5 garments, so that means I have to spend like above than 12,000 to spend 5 garments. But if in future I don't like the garments, so then what is the use of that? So then that will be not in our use. That will be a wastage, completely wastage. But before creating that garments, you can just create illustration of that garments and create a placements there, placement of that, or you can call it a lookbook. So then it will be easier to you to judge, it's this neckline is looking good with this design, or this prints are looking good, this print placement is good, this cut is good, high, and different kind of things you can judge before creating the actual garment. So that is a very important point in terms of any designing student or any person. So this can be the best way to understand the digital illustration or illustration uses. And secondly, we talk about what more uses we have. Second thing is that you can create your portfolios. You can create an endless number of designs. You can, even if you are doing regular illustration, so your design quality, or you can call it like your thinking and creativity level, will keep on increasing because you are daily practicing, you are daily moving with the things, and you are doing different kind of activities and different presentation thing daily. So that will improve your creative sense, because daily you are trying some new texture, daily you are trying some embroidery, daily you are trying some prints and different cuts. So it will really help you to make your creativity level to the next game. So that is also very nice. And second thing, we talk about, okay, so that's the two ways to get this illustration the best uses. Apart from this, if you are a master in the illustration, so you can start doing your freelance work. We'll come to freelance work a little bit after, but these are the main objective of this illustration. Okay, and there are a lot more advantages and a lot more benefits out there. These are the very basic one. Okay, so now really very important topic. A lot of query come up in this topic. What does freelance work? Anyone know what does freelance work? If you guys can tell me in some words, what is a freelance work? Actually, what is a freelance? Freelance hota hi kya hai? Work from home, part-time jobs. So basically, thing is, if freelance work is not something like it is a proper job, you can do anytime you want. You can take any any kind of project. How much project you want to take, it's on you. How much price you want to get for your project, that is on you. So everything is on your way. And the one thing is entrepreneurship. That is, entrepreneurship is a little bit bigger, but freelance work is like solo work. Okay, so you work on your own. Okay, so one thing is very important in the freelance, you don't require any skill because you are already master in the freelance work. If you are master in anything, then only you will be able to do a freelance work. So skills doesn't matter here. The most important thing matters here is a diversification. Let me talk about the freelance work a little bit. What is freelance work actually? Okay, so they are a different kind of freelance work. Okay, and not just about illustration. About this designing only, I'm talking about, not just a random freelance. So there are a different kind of freelance work are there. There is a different, like designing freelance work is there, styling also, merchandising also, printing also, stitching also, illustration also. So different work are there. Okay. So basic thing is that how to get a freelance work and what is freelance work, how you can start with this. So it's not just the thing you need to be very free to do a freelance work. You can start doing a freelance work with your jobs, with your colleges, with your studies. You can do anytime you can do your freelance work, but it just depending upon what kind of clients you're getting, what kind of work you are doing. So that is really very important in the freelance work. Okay, so now when we talk about how to get a freelance work, how to get started, just quickly, if you I want to start the freelance work, I will suggest at least give 3 months to 6 months to your skills. Master your skill for a 3 to 6 months. Okay, and start working on that, making it perfect day by day. Okay, so that is really very important. If you think you are perfect enough to get some clients out there, so start uploading your work on your Instagram pages, LinkedIn, Pinterest. So different kind of ways you can do it. Okay, I'm not just talking about illustration. You can talk, post any kind of work. Styling, if you are doing some styling, you can practice on yourself, you can practice on your friends or something like this. So you can start uploading that work. If you are doing merchandising, so you can post that kind of post like this. You can post some informative posts about the merchandising, about the tips to manage the work process. So like this, you can start uploading what you have in your mind. Now start making a presentation of that and start uploading day by day. Initially, you will not get much growth, but after working for like 3 to 6 months, you will start getting few, you will start noticing that you are getting that pump. It can be any way. It can be number of likes, it can be number of clients, it can be number of appreciation. So it can be anything what is coming to you. So that will come after at least 3 to 6 months, it will take to come to you. Okay, so like this you will keep start working. Meanwhile, working on your skills, start working on communication skills. Be active on all the social media platforms. It can be LinkedIn, it can be Instagram, it can be Pinterest, it can be YouTube, it can be Etsy, it can be Fiverr. So you can be active everywhere you want to, but be active. That is very important. Be active, start interactive, start working, start posting. So that is really very important. You don't know ki, where is your client, where he is hunting or she is hunting for you. So you don't know. Even when I started this freelance, I didn't thought to do a freelance. But when I started posting this work, my family was like, what are you doing? You're just working for a likes or something like this. But when I got my first client, do you know how much I got for just a first client? My first clients have given me $500. That was an international client. My first client was an international, not an Indian. Okay, and my followers was just 2,000 at that time. That person just hired me because that person saw my post on explore session. You don't know when your post is going to explore, when your post is going to that client. You don't know this thing. So start uploading. I daily say this thing to my students and even everyone I meet. I say, start uploading. At least you should have a public page. It's not just about you, how much followers you are, how much likes you're getting. You don't need these things. You need some genuine clients. You need some genuine people to come up on your page. You just require 1 or 2 people to get the work done. If I'm having 18,000 followers, that doesn't mean that I'm earning from 18,000. I'm just earning from 1 or 2%. That is really very important. That how you are getting a client. So your clients getting much important to be what content you are posting. Your content should have a power. That power will help you to get some clients. That is really very important. If you're posting like number of posts, that doesn't matter. Number of posts, number of likes doesn't matter. If you're posting a good content, that gets a reach automatically. If today I post some random illustration, I will get 500 likes or 600 like that. That is not a big thing. But if I post some genuine content and some content which is helping others or which is really creating some impact, so I will get around 2,000 likes. And that day I will get at least 2 to 3 clients. So that is really very important to do. Even at this level, I struggle to get some clients. But if I post some unique thing, post some different thing, so I get some clients. So that is really very important. So to diversify your thing. Hmm. If I take an example, like you are doing some styling videos, let's take an example. You are daily doing a styling of kurti styling. So people will work on you, people will appreciate you, give likes and everything. But that thing will little bit goes down after some point of time. But if you keep experimenting the thing, let's take example, today you are doing kurti styling, tomorrow you are doing top styling, and someday you are doing some Indian, Western. So you're doing different kind of things. Now your clients or your viewers are different. So you have a different viewerships. So that viewership will help you to get some clients out there. That is really very important to diversify your work. Start working on different things. Like if you are an illustrator also, start working on different kind of illustration. Do footwear, do Indian, do Western, do wedding work, do some portraits. So different kind of things should be done as a freelance. Okay, and freelance, how to get started, I've already told you how you can get started active on these platforms. And if I just talk about some platform names, I can write here because that is not in my presentation. So I'm writing some name for that platform where you can start uploading your work to get some work out there. Okay, so it's is also best if you want to work as like a portrait artist or something like handloom handwork stuff. So you can work on these 5 to 6 platforms to get some initial clients out there. And LinkedIn is very important. If you're not on LinkedIn, get started on LinkedIn by today only. After this session, make a LinkedIn account, add me. Okay, I post there also that how to grow up this LinkedIn thing. Okay, so now, so we got this thing. Okay, so we know how to get a client, what is freelance work, how we can earn from illustration. Okay, I will not just talk about illustration, I will even talk about designing also in this. Okay, so how we can earn from this illustration, what is the earning thing, how we can earn, how people pay us, why people pay us, and what kind of work they give us. So there are basically 3 to 4 kind of works are there. One kind of work that is really very in a market that is very trending, and a lot of people come up for this work. This work is like I am having something in my mind. See, I'm the person who want to get something stitched, or I'm the person who want to get something stitched for a brand. I want to create some clothes. Something is in mind. I in my mind there are random thoughts are there that I need some. Let's take an example. I want to make some sports bra. Okay, so I have something in my mind that it should be this cut. It should be like off. There should be like straps here. So different kind of things are in my mind. But I don't have a ability to draw. I don't have a ability to draw. I don't have a ability to illustrate. So what I will do then? So my collection will not be made. And if I thought to hire some designer, so that is really very difficult to hire a designer. If I hire a designer, it's not like this. Now I will hire a designer for a 1 month or 15 days. After that, I will say Tata bye bye. I will not give you. So it is not like this. So that person will hire some freelance artist. It can be freelance for illustration. Like I can hire some illustrator so that what is in my mind, I will tell to that person, and that person will illustrate for me. So that kind of work is really very important in illustration point of view. If you want to do this kind of work, I'm really very important and really very active on this work, because this work is a future. I can literally say this thing, this work is a future. So if you want to master this work, start doing a quick sketching from today. Quick sketching means start doing random designs very quickly, like in 10 minutes draw a design, in 10 minutes draw a design. So like that kind of work you should try it. Okay, so how person pay for these, so it totally varies upon your clients. So maybe that person pay you for one design to 250 rupees to 750, 1500, 2500. So that totally depend upon client budget and your experience, and what kind of how much time you're taking. So basically it starts from 200 to 50 rupees, and depending upon the bulk amount in this. So that this is the first kind of work. Okay, in this work that person will not require any shading, anything. They just require random design things so that you need to create. Second kind of freelance work is a customized illustration. What is that? This is a different ways. Like some people will come for their wedding illustration, that they will give you their photographs. You have to create wedding illustration. Second kind of thing is that any brand is coming to you. They are giving you images of their dresses. They want you to illustrate them. So it can be anywhere. So different kind of customized illustration can be there, totally depending upon the clients and their requirements. This customized illustration starting from like 1500, 2500, 5000, 10,000, depending upon your budget and something. So initial pricing start from like 1,000 rupees, because it is completely customized. You have to give detailing, you have to give shading and everything. Okay. So that's what a customized illustration work. And when we talk about third kind of work, that is also very important. So basically that kind of work come under a different ways. That is like complete portfolio project. You can talk about complete collection making, complete portfolio project. Like one person will come to you and say you that they want some complete collection kind of thing. It can be brand, it can be individual, it can be student, it can be anytime. Any kind of person can be there that will ask you to create a complete collection from starting, from mood board to everything. Okay, so that collection, I think that person can pay you like 3,000 rupees to 25,000 to 1 lakh also, depending upon your experience and thing. That is a long process. This thing collection thing is a long process that you have to create a complete collection. Sometimes you have to do a video calls with the clients and different kind of options are there. So these are the main three kind of freelance work from illustrations. And there are a lot of random work also there. Like some people come you to illustrate this image and all. That's what a random work are there that totally depend like what kind of work you are doing, what is your signature style. So according to that thing, people come to you. Okay. So that is known as your one kind of freelance work. Okay. So interesting. This freelance work is clear. Got it? Okay. Okay, and there are few freelance work related to styling and designing. So what is that? So maybe some designers will hire you to design some clothes for a several like basic period of time. They will send you some swatches of their fabric. They will send you some fabrics. They will send you some motifs. So they will ask you to please that motif and create some garments with them. Use that fabrics to create some garments. And so these kind of work is for a designer point of view. In this, you don't require much illustration skills. You require only your creativity level. You just need to create some rough sketches to show them like what is this thing. Okay. And this is the one way of like a designing and styling project are in different ways. Like some people come you to style them, wardrobe styling and different pre-wedding styling, some editorial shoot. So that is really very different and thing. That is very depth topic. So that is about the freelance work of styling and design. So these are the different kind of things are there. Okay. And if you want to really interested to work really very nice with like genuine clients, you can start uploading your work in a different platform, like platform which I have told you, you can start going there, you can upload your work, you will genuinely get some clients out there. Okay. So these are the few work related to a client. Okay. So who all are our clients? हमारे clients हैं कौन? It can be anyone. It can be any student. It can be any individual. It can be any company. It can be any designer. It can be any intern. So any kind of person can be your client. You have to target each and every person out there. Okay. आपको हर किसी को टारगेट करना आपको नहीं पता कि कौन आपका क्लाइंट है. You have to deal with everyone. You don't know what is your client. Okay. How many clients you can get in a month? There is no limit. There is no minimum limit and this thing. So you can take A's number of clients you can take in. What is your capacity? I literally take like in a month, I take 100 clients. So that is my capacity because I have a long team. So I have a capacity to take 100 clients. If I have a earlier, I was taking only 10 clients. So it totally matters how much clients you want to take it. You can decide your own pressure, but getting some initial clients is very important. When you get some initial clients, so that is very important. Okay. Okay, how we can charge. So that thing I've told you how we can charge. How to find clients, that also I've told you how we can actually find some clients. Okay, so these are the basic for a clients and for our illustration. So this is how we can find some illustration and do some illustration out there. Okay, so my if you go to my visit my Instagram page, most of the work are at client work only. Okay, so any questions regarding this illustration, this topics, any questions regarding this topics? Why you charge a lot? Really, I don't even charge much fee for my college, my course, because I have like what I'm teaching you in a 3 days and 7 days, you will not get to learn this thing from a 6 month course. Those who are my old students, they can reply on this question. Really, copyright issue. If you guys have any question regarding any of my classes or anything, you can ask up here. Sony, you can visit my website. You will find my thing there. Yes, yes, you can work under some company that work only for Illustrator. So it totally depends like what is that company is all about. That is really very important. So you can use Photoshop, and you can use some Photoshop and Corel Draw and Illustrator to create this illustration. Okay. And if you want to learn from a basics, so you can DM me up so I can. Yes, yes, you can add some your boards and everything on the Instagram so that people can get inspired and get to know about this thing, and they keep on saving and sharing the basic thing. So that is really very important to upload some basic work there. Okay, so how was the today's session, everyone? Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about my course, that how I teach and what is my course is all about. So I have a two levels. I teach a basics to advanced in my digital illustration courses. So I basically teach on Photoshop. Okay, I teach from basics to advanced, like from like my D3. This is a total 7-day course. Okay, what I do. So my day one is starting from a basic tools. Like I teach from basic tools, then I talk about croquis rendering, how to render a croquis, how to give shades and highlights. So these kind of things we do in a day one, and the basics of layering and different stuff for Photoshop. And second day we talk about how to render a sketch, how to give prints, how to add some shading, how to use brushes, textures. So different kind of effects we do in a second day. And third day we talk about how to draw our garment with pen tool, how to drape the garments, how to give a different textures, brushes, and how to make your own brushes, how to make your different kind of textures. So this is what we do in a beginners level. Okay, and a lot more topics we do in a beginners level. If you want to know properly, so you can DM me up or you can visit my website. And second thing is that we do this is a 7-day course. Okay, so 7-day course means 3 days is for a beginners and 4 day is for advanced level. So in the advanced level, we do a lot more things like bridal illustration, print making, and croquis making, and different kind of things we do. Yes, I teach how to make croquis also, and the advanced level I teach this thing. Yes, flat sketches are important because you have to like see that you have to show someone how your garment is all structure all about, so you can do it. Yeah, my course is. Oh, Aruna, that's really nice. Those who really like this class, this session, do upload a small Instagram story as well. So this is all for you, everyone. Okay, so you can upload a small Instagram story if you really like. That totally depend, Kinjal, that what kind of garments you are designing. Some kind of garments, in some kind you have to take some measurements, like when we talk about placement of motors and something like that. So those who want to enroll for my workshop or want to know more about my workshops, so you can DM me on Instagram so I can share my complete details regarding my courses. Behance platform is really very nice to upload your portfolio. Just if you want to keep your portfolio private, do not share your links to everyone. If you want it for yourself, so you can keep it normal. Kathy, you can DM me so that I can let you know that what is your level you should go with, beginners or advanced. So that's how we can decide that. Okay, so you guys can open up your cameras if you want to now. Okay, I think I can allow you to speak now if you guys want to speak anything here. But I don't know, yeah, this will work properly or spamming will start. Okay, I don't know. Okay, if you guys want to share your reviews, so you can upload an Instagram story. If you want to talk up, so you can open up your camera so that I can allow you to talk. Okay, you have to open up your camera if you want to talk. Okay, or else I'm not allowing anyone to open up their mic because I don't know. Okay, this is spamming us. On what platform we should post our work? Instagram, LinkedIn, so you can post to different platforms to get the work done. Okay, if anyone want to talk, so they can raise your hands so that I can allow you to unmute. If anyone want to talk, and if you want to ask something, so you can ask in your chat box. So that is how you can ask your things. Yeah. Okay. I prefer Corel Draw more. Website, website. I don't know what about the website you're asking. For my courses, you can DM me up on Instagram so that I can let you know about my courses details properly. Like what is all charges and everything. Did you guys like the today class? No, no. From day one only you can start your work done. Okay. No, 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 no. Actually, I will not take another 6 week course in July. I will take next 6 week course, I think in August or maybe afterwards I will take. Okay. Maybe I will be doing these kind of session more. Okay. I will do these kind of session more if I will get a good reviews with this session. If you like this session, do upload your feedback or reviews on your Instagram story so I can know that how was this session. In freelance work, there is a line. No, it totally depend upon the clients and what kind of clients you are getting, like how much time they want. There is no as such copyright issues, but they are very this is very legal kind of terms. But normally, if you are uploading a normal work, then there is no as such copyright issue if you are a beginners. No, no, no. Thanks. It is no. It is just a random session. There is no recording as such in this session. Hmm. Okay. So it was really very nice. No, no, I don't provide recording for my sessions as well. That is all live session we do. We don't provide any recording as such. of my session. That's really nice, Sonia. But my personal favorite is Corel Draw. I use Corel Draw much than Illustrator. Okay. So it was a really nice. Okay, it was a really nice session with you guys. If you guys really like it, do upload an Instagram story, tag me up, okay? And that's how I can get motivated with your comments and everything out there. Okay, so I think I was up to you. Those who are interested for my courses, if you want the complete details, you can DM me on Instagram so that I can let you know about my courses and everything out there. And even now too, you can visit my website as well. In my website, complete information is there regarding my courses. So you can check out the courses detail from my website as well. And if you want to see my portfolio, I'm sharing a link in this chat box so you can see my portfolio as well. I think it's everyone I need to do now. Did you guys like my explaining style or my teaching style? Can we have a cheer in this comment box? So that's all for today. So this was a really nice session. So those who want to connect more, so you can follow me on Instagram. And if you want any more details regarding my courses, you can DM me on Instagram. With my courses, if you are joining from like July, so you will be even getting some open calls. So like these kind of session, you will be getting more session like these included with my course. Okay, with courses you will get few extra sessions on Sundays. So if you really want to learn this digital illustration, so you can DM me up, so you can get connected with me. So I have a different timings like 2 to 5 timing and 6 to 9 also. So you can check your schedule with my timings and you can join according to your convenience.